Kia ora and welcome back. My name's Debbi, your vocal coach for today, and welcome back to my channel for my very first live reaction and analyses to Debbi, Dawson singing Dancing Queen. I cannot tell you how nervous I am, but I'm going to do it. We're going to take a look at her extraordinary voice. This has got so many views. I can't wait. Okay, don't have an intro because this is live.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
You look very confident.
Really? I'm so nervous.
What's your name, please?
Debbi Dawson.
And where are you from, Debbi Dawson?
I live here in LA.
Okay. Now, are you going to sing tonight?
Yeah.
How did you know? You're doing this a while. Tell me about you, Debbi. I want to get to know you.
Basically, music is just like everything to me. It's more than like a hobby, it's my legacy.
What do you mean by that?
My grandfather actually, in India, he taught himself how to play the organ by drawing on the concrete with charcoal, like a keyboard. You know, taught himself, and that's how he taught my dad, and my dad taught me, so.
Oh, interesting. So they were professional musicians?
Yeah, so my dad immigrated here from India. He went to college here.
Yeah.
One of the practice rooms, he heard someone playing piano, and it was my mom.
Cool.
On the piano, so they fell in love.
Are they here today?
No, they're not. They couldn't make it.
That's not a good sign.
They're in Minnesota.
If the parents
not
don't
very
turn
nice.
up, that's not a good sign.
It's a good sign.
Well, it is. Okay. Would you say this is one of the most important nights of your life?
Definitely, yeah.
And they're not here.
That is not nice.
Debbi,
What a way to get
what is
people
the
to
dream?
start a show.
The dream would, for this not to be a dream, and for it to just be my reality.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, well, look, this is for Mum and Dad who aren't here, and for you, Debbi. Good luck.
Thank you.
I just want to say, if you've got any questions, pop them down in the chat because I am taking a look at it on this screen right beside me. I'm here to answer your questions about the stuff that we're talking about. She's got such a lovely voice. She's got a very high set larynx just from the way that she's talking. You can hear that it's quite high up here. Now, that could be something that she's learned over time, but it could also just be that she has a teeny tiny larynx. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how she sings. It's not very nice from Simon to say those sorts of things. It doesn't really help a performer whatsoever. But actually taking the time at the beginning of a performance to actually speak to someone, go through those things, that can actually be a great relaxation exercise for you because it's going to get you out of your head when you're thinking about, oh my God, I'm going to fuck up this performance or not. So if you are in the situation where the nerves are really building up, I want you to think about, okay, you're going to say these things that are going on in your head. Oh, let's change this because I'm talking. So if you are in a performance situation where you are going to, where you're getting really, really nervous, and I have to tell you, I get really nervous when I'm singing, I want you to think about saying the things that you're doing or the things that are happening to you out loud. For example, like what's happening now. My heart is racing, my mouth is going dry, my hands are shaking, and I'm okay. And you're going to go through those things. And what you're doing the whole time is you're trying to get yourself out of your head, trying to stop that spiral that can end up happening with nerves and trying to calm yourself down at the same time. But let's see this performance because I'm very excited.
Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for that place to go, where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king, and when you get the chance,
Okay, so we saw there, I said that she had a really high set larynx and then she started singing and it sounds very, very high, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm sort of like getting a real Janis Joplin, kind of, not Janis Joplin. I don't know. My brain is going. Usually I cut this bit out, but I'm live. So the way that in which that you can create that sound is that the larynx sits here in the throat. And I want you to think about being like a little child. Now, I'm not making fun of Debbi whatsoever. I'm just saying if this is something that is not usual, like for example, in my voice, I want you to think about up here like a little child. And you got that, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet. Excuse me. And you've got this, the larynx is going to raise there, and it's going to help you to create that lovely, lighter or soft or higher timbre, whatever way you want to describe it. But what you're doing there is you're shortening the vocal tract. So think about this as the instrument, like on a guitar. So the bigger the guitar, the deeper the sound. So the longer the vocal tract, actually the darker the sound is going to be. So if I was to lower my larynx down here, I'm trying to make it so you can see it behind my microphone. We are the dancing queen, or you are the dancing queen in the middle, or you are the dancing queen up here with a higher larynx. So playing with the larynx height is going to help you to change the timbre of the sound. But this is so beautiful. I love that she's come up with a completely different version of it. Completely different feeling there, wasn't it? But did you notice when she went down to those lower notes, how she actually struggled a little bit when she was trying to go down there? Because a higher larynx is going to love the higher notes, and a lower larynx, or letting a larynx go down low, is going to encourage those lower notes to come through. So if you're someone who struggles with the low notes, I want you to think about sighing right down. And I don't know the lyrics to the song, but it's going to help you with a lowered larynx position. And then instead of going with that higher larynx position. This shit always makes me laugh playing around with sounds. But it's not about staying in one particular space. You're going to move between those colors and those timbres as well. You're going to allow the larynx to move with the pitch, and that's really important. But let me know down in the comments what your pain point is with your singing, because I'd love to help you out. And if you're wanting to check out my free singing lesson, it's available in the description below. It's about the tongue position. I'm here to help you get it. Tongue, so helpful. We'll talk about that though in a bit. Debbi, just stole my heart. How do I go backwards? Oh, that was just lovely, wasn't it? You can hear that with that lovely flip, with that, What you're doing there is you're going from that thicker vocal fold into that falsetto sound. So I want you to think about like you're blowing across the top of a ooh, and then you're going to go, ooh, ooh, and you're going to change between those sounds. And then you're going to try and, it sounds bad. I'm not saying that Debbi's a donkey or anything like that, but I always imagine it like you're a bit of a donkey. So you're going to go, ooh, oh, sorry, ooh, ooh, and then you're going to go back the other way, ooh, ooh. I know, sounds ridiculous, but it's going to help you with your see that girl. Oh, goodness me. I'm sorry. I'm really suffering from a sore throat today. I'm trying to do my best, but anyway. So you're going to see that girl, watch that scene. And that can add in a lovely feeling of softness to the sound, but it means that you're gonna go see that girl, watch that scene. Kind of lends itself what she was doing more towards the folky side of things, which is obviously what she's doing. But let me know down in the comments what you love most about this performance, because I loved that she looked so at ease, and that's what we want with our singing. She looked totally at ease, she looked totally chilled out. But at the same time, she was hitting absolutely all of the notes. So I cannot wait for you guys to see more of my students' performances. We've been working on music videos over the last couple of weeks, and I finally finished editing them. So they're going to be released over the next couple, well, there's a lot of them. So I'm going to be sprinkling them through with their reactions. And I hope that you see, you know, what it's like when you work on your pitching so hard that it is something that you need to keep working on and working on and working on. And actually that level of like her pitching is bang on. It takes time. So check out my video. I don't know. I'm going to put it in the description because I don't know how to add it up here. I'm going to put it down in the description for how you can learn to pitch better by yourself using the Nail the Pitch app, which is what I recommend to all my students. Let me know as well down in the comments if you want more of these live streams, because I'm absolutely amped to bring them to you. This was a great tester. I cannot wait to see you more often. Have an awesome rest of your day. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.